Okay, I'll go ahead and thread, so I'm going to... Hello and welcome to Living Judy Style. I'm Judy if you don't know me. If you're new, welcome. I hope that you'll stay and see what we have going on today. And if you like it, comment and I'll comment back. And all the ones that are not new, all of my subscribers, my friends, thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for the support that you give me. So today, excuse me, today I'm going to use Maggie. Maggie is my embroidery machine. We're going to make a little something and I'm going to bring you along and I'm going to show you from beginning to end how I do my embroidery on my machine. So hold on and let's see how this goes. It's actually been a little while since I did any embroidery on Maggie, but it all comes back to you. It's just like riding a bicycle, right? Okay, I'm going to get started and I'll let you see what I'm going to do. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Okay, let's get this thing done. Okay, this is how Judy does her embroidery. Some people do it differently. Some people do it totally differently. They hoop their things. I only hoop my stabilizer. This is tearaway stabilizer. I'm going to make something, a little patch thing to go on. It's not a patch, but it's just a little thing to go on to a pillow cover. I'm making it for someone special. And so I do this, then I tighten up my hoop at the end. A lot of you people know a whole lot more about this than I do, but this is the way I do it and it works for me. Okay, let me hold on 1 second. I've got to get the, okay, I had to get my guide so that we can get this centered. Okay, what I do, where's my pencil? I mark these 5 circles. I don't know if you can see them. You can. And that's my guides when I put my fabric on. But actually with this fabric, what I'm doing, the way I'm doing it, I didn't really have to do it this way. I didn't have to mark it at all. But that's okay. I already did. All right. And I use this. Some people use the, I think it's 505 they use. I've never used anything but this. And I've been using it for 11 years. So far it's worked for me. Not this can for 11 years, but this kind. Okay, I have a little box that I normally put it in, but I'm just going to do a little with this. And this is a temporary, not temporary, it's a, it's temporary bond. It just helps hold this in place. And I've got fabric here that has like a design with holes. It's almost like an eyelet. And I'm going to make sure that's straight. And just push it down on there, and that holds it in place. And then I'm going to take some of my pins, and I'm going to pin it down so it stays in place really well. I use longer pins like this. I don't know if you can see those, okay? And I just pin the top first. Doesn't matter which way you do it first. Okay, let's see if these hands are going to let me do this. Okay, there's one. I'm going to do the bottom. Keep your fabric straight. That's important. I'm going to pin down here. And then I'm going to put some on the sides. I'll put 2, I think, on the sides, just to keep it good and tight. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Hope you can hear me. I need to talk louder. For some reason, sometimes this microphone doesn't pick up. The microphone on my phone. That's what I'm using as my phone to video with for now. And the microphone doesn't always pick me up. So I'm trying to talk a little louder. Got to get used to that. Okay, one more pin. Okay, now this is ready to embroider on. So I'm going to take it over now. Let's see, do I need to show you anything else over here? No. I'm going to take it over to the machine and we will pick up from there. I've already picked out the threads that I'm going to use for this design. I picked my own colors. I have this sewer's aid. It's life-saving to me sometimes. I may not need it for these threads, but if I do, I've got it on hand. Some of the threads that I use, like this one, is not my favorite, but because I have it, sulky, and all of this is embroidery thread, because I have this one, my machine does not like that type thread, but if I put this sewer's aid on it, I just put a small bead down the side. If I do that, it sews perfectly, so I can really use any thread I want. Okay, now all my threads are here. Okay, I've got my pattern on my thumb drive, and I've already got it pulled up there. I'm going to check some other things, but I've got my hoop and my fabric in the machine. Now I just have to thread the machine and find a good place for this camera. Be right back. Okay, I have my thumb drive in with the design on it. This is the first part of the design. This is the only thing I don't like about this machine is the screen. The screen is very unclear. You really have to know what the design looks like. And what I do is I go through and I write down, it's got 7 steps in it, so I go and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and tell the colors that it's going to use, because I don't use the colors that it tells me on here. I use the colors I want to use. Anyway, the screen is not very good, but it does tell you, kind of shows you the design a little bit. And I like to go and adjust the layout, because I want to, on this one it doesn't really make a lot of difference because this is going to be cut and sewn onto a pillowcase, so that doesn't really matter. But normally you got to make sure you've got your pattern going in the right direction. You don't want it upside down if you're doing it on a jacket or a shirt or something like that, so you have to make sure. So let's see, let me go back and go to, nope, wrong one, cancel. All right, I want to adjust the layout. See, it's been so long I got to remember how to do it. Let's go back. Okay, layout. Now I'm going to do, okay, it doesn't matter about if it's up or down, which I think is right, but it may not be, but that's okay because there's no top and bottom on this one. As long as it's going by the long way first, we're good. Okay, I'm going to press the area that it's going to outline the area that it's going to stitch, and I'm going to make sure that none of my pins are in the way. So here we go. It may move that one. Okay. Then it goes back to the center. What I'll do is just move this one over a little. Matter of fact, I'm just going to take it out because it's stuck in there pretty good. All right, we got to put thread in. And I did, like I said, I made me a list of the colors, which one's first. So the first one we're going to use is this pretty pink. Whoop, there goes my thread on the floor. I got caught on this one. So I'll get it. I'll get it. It's no big deal. All right, let's see. I'm a little fumble fingers, mainly because of my hands. All right, let's put this on. I'm going to thread the machine. Very easy to thread. This is a very basic machine compared to a lot of your embroidery machines, but it does more than I even need it to do. Okay, I put that lever down to thread this part, and let's see if it's going to thread it itself, because normally it does. It did not. So first thing I'm going to do is check the needle position and see if it'll do it now. And if not, I'll have to thread it myself, which is not a big deal. Yes, I'm going to have to thread it myself. So I'm going to pause and let me thread it. Okay, the thread is in. This thread is actually Robinson Anton. It's the best thread that I've ever used, but it's hard to get it around here. You can order it. I haven't found a place that sells it, and anyway, I've got quite a bit of thread, and so far so good. All right, we're going to start number 1 position. All I do is put this down, push the button, and it starts number 1. And stop it and lift that and cut off my extra thread here. Put that back down and let her go. This is the first number 1. It's a little loud, probably louder than it should be, but that's okay. And it already broke a thread, so let me check that. Okay, so I changed the needle. Sometimes there might be a little burr on it or something that's causing the thread to break. It doesn't usually break as soon as I start, so I've done that. I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Whoops, that's wrong. Adjust that. Okay, nope, that's not what I want either. There we go. This says the minus, and it went the wrong way. That's okay. I'm going to go back. Let's see, let's go back. Let's go forward, because that's, okay, there we go. We're going to back up just a couple of stitches. Since it did that, it might have missed, no. Go back to that. Let's see if this is going to work. I may have it wrong. Not sure. Okay, let's just see. Okay, let's cut this thread off. We're in the right place. We're in the right place. Okay, let's go again. Let's see if it breaks again. If it does, I don't know what the problem is. Let's just try it and see. I'll probably time-lapse this for you so it doesn't take so long. This is not the fastest machine in the world. Okay, what I'm going to do is let it do this pink, and then I'll come back and we'll look at the rest. The next design, the next step. Okay, we've got step 1 finished, and if you look right here, I've got some puckering, and that is because most likely I should not have used tearaway stabilizer. But if it doesn't work out, I will make another one. Like I said, this is the first time in a while that I've done this. All right, now we're going to change the thread again. Cut it up here and pull it through here. Never pull it through your tensions backwards, because that's not good for your tensions. That goes for sewing machine, and I would say any kind of sewing machine. All right, the next one is going to be purple. Put it in. You'll see how this thread works. This is some that I actually bought off of Amazon. I had been told that it was really good thread, and I thought, well, with me having my sewer's aid, and that's not working again. Let me see if I can thread it. But with me having my sewer's aid, I can use most any thread, and it was very reasonable, so I got it. And I think I have used it one time at Christmas. I used it before my machine went bad. Okay, has anyone ever seen anyone lick the bottom of the thread. That's to keep it from being to the point where you can't, it sprays out and stuff, so this way it gets it back in where it should be, hopefully. I can barely get my hands in there. Hold on and let me get it threaded and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Now we're going to start on step 2. Okay, here we go. We'll do a little and then I'll stop it until it finishes. I'll let you see a little of it start. So far, that thread's working again. I think I've only used some of this brand once, like I said, at Christmas, and it did pretty well, so we'll see. I love watching it. Trying to pucker again. I should have used heavier stabilizer. This is very thin fabric. It needs a better backing. We'll see how it looks when it's finished. If it doesn't look good, then I just redo it. And do it the right way the first time, huh? Okay, we'll be back in just a minute when it does some more. I should have had the camera on because it did thread itself that time. Oh well. Here we go. Step 3. can see all the puckers. I don't like that. I don't like the way it looks. Let's take it off here and see how it looks without it, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to like this. So that's okay. It's a very fast little design, and it's stitched out really well. This is the first time I've used this person's designs, so we will see. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to like that at all. I might use it on something for someone, but not so much on the pillow cover. I was going to put it on this. I was going to make a pillow cover out of this. Let me take it off here and then we'll look at that. See, this is the best thing as far as ease. Let me get my tweezers. It's easy to take the stabilizer off with this kind, but you know, easy is not always the best. And unfortunately, I think I should have used, I know I should have used medium weight stabilizer. It's not tearaway. Tearaway is just convenient. Get some of these threads off. That's connected. So it doesn't rip them loose, which like I said, we're probably just gonna stick this in the drawer somewhere and not worry about it, but it's a good practice thing, because you never know with a new design how it's, unless it's the same designer. If you use the same designer, and most of the time I do, but this was just on sale, it was cute and it said what I wanted it to say, so I thought I'd try it. Okay, I'll get that off in a little bit. That's not even important right now. But what I was going to do, and am going to do, but I think I've changed. I've already decided something different. This was going to be the pillow cover, and I was going to put this on it. This person that I'm making this for is, of course, my sister, and I won't show this video until after she's gotten this. I don't know if she watches my videos, but if she doesn't, I mean, if she does, I don't want her to see it. But I was going to put it on here, you know, trying to finish out the edge and put it on this fabric. But what I might do, let me look at something. Let me pause just for a second. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is do the design on this purple. Make the pillow cover out of this. And I like this better already. Purple is my sister's favorite color. Look at that. That will be prettier. That's what I'm going to do. I already know that's what I'm going to do. I'm not even going to bother with working on this. But at least I know the design is okay. And I know that I need to have, this is heavier fabric. This is not denim, but it's a similar. I don't even know what it is. But it looks like denim, kind of. And a medium weight stabilizer instead of the tearaway. And I don't think I'll have those puckers that way. And then I will have this on top of the pillow cover, which is so pretty and springy looking. Isn't that pretty? She loves flowers. She's got beautiful flowers, and she's got a little koi pond, and I just love it, love it, love it. I love it when she sends me videos of it. She lives in Alabama. I live in Georgia. But we're going to get together this summer. We're getting together this summer for the first time since we were kids, I guess. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited, excited, excited. But I will not be posting this until I know I've already got this sent to her and she has told me she received it, and then I will put this online. But anyway, I think this is what I'm going to do. And when I get this all done, then I'll show it to you. There's no sense in showing you again. I just wanted you to see what my Maggie could do. Even though she's still not 100% well, she seems to be working great. She's just a little louder than she should be. But I'll get that taken care of. I'm just thankful, thankful, thankful. Thank you, Jesus, that she's working. I've missed her so bad. I named her Maggie because I called her Magnificent. And in short, was for Magnificent, I call her Maggie. So anyway, all right. Well, until I get these done, which I've got to get ready to go to church now, so I won't be doing this right now. But I'll get this done, and then I will show you. I'll show you how I've cut out the pillow cover. I'm making a pillow cover, but I'm going to get an insert for it. And then I'll finish this and finish the edges, show you what I'm going to do, and then show you what it looks like when we get it all together. And I'm so excited now. I think it's a good thing that this didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Because while it was stitching out, I'm thinking, I don't really like that. I just don't like that fabric. And then it did all the puckering, and I'm like, I just don't like that. I said, well, I think I'll just use the purple. And anyway, I just like this better. So I'm excited. So for now, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get ready for church, and I'll be back to finish it. I think I'm so excited to do it that I think I'm gonna do it after church. I'm gonna come in here. I don't sleep very much at night anyway. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna have this thing going as long as Maggie doesn't keep my husband awake. Because she's pretty loud, but we're in different ends of the house, so maybe be okay. I'll close my door. I'm just excited now. I'm excited to do these colors. Okay, so for now, I'll stop the video here, but I'll be back in this video. Okay, here's the pillow cover. I'm gonna let her get her own pillow so I don't have to ship it. There's the design. I like it much better. It did not pucker. I put cutaway, medium cutaway, excuse me, stabilizer on the bottom so it didn't pucker. And it's thicker fabric. And it's got the pretty butterflies and flowers, and she loves flowers, and she loves purple. And I love her. Hope she enjoys it. Thanks for watching.
I know it's been a struggle. I know you've had some pain. I know you're feeling tired, held down by all the weight. Yeah, I know you're feeling lonely. Your smile ain't the same. Not sure where to go from